Hello Pisces, and welcome to your month of March reading, and happy belated or early birthday to you, depending on when your birthday falls. Now I'm going to be doing the reading a little differently than I did last month, and for this reading I gave a week by week spread. Now remember, this is very fluid energy and time is very relative, but I wanted to give you just a general outlook on how your month is going to progress. So I have the main cards. I also pulled clarifying cards because I always find that very, very insightful and helpful. And we're then going to go into specifics for your love life, relationships, abundance, career, life purpose, jobs, and give you a specific law of attraction message where to keep your energy focused this month. Let's get started. We begin the month with a pretty happy card, the Four of Cups. I'm sorry, the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups, and the Six of Cups is talking about kind of emotional fulfillment, really. Somebody might be giving you something in terms of love. They could be giving you gifts. And whenever I see the Six of Cups, you can see that every single cup has flowers blooming in it. This is a lot of happy new emotions, and I'm always drawn to that shadowy figure in the back. And to me, that is your shadow side taking a back seat. So the beginning of the month, enjoy these happy emotions. Allow others to give to you emotionally. This can also be talking about love, a new love, a progression in love, maybe a deeper commitment. And just enjoy it, yeah, because your ego seems to be taking a back seat a bit. Now, the clarification card that we got was Archangel Uriel, and this talks about connection to the divine. So this emotional fulfillment that you might be feeling the beginning of this month might not be because of anything that's happening in your material world. It might be because you are connecting with that divine part of you. And you know, the more we're able to connect to that piece of us, the more we're content just being. That's kind of how I feel like the first week a month, just be content being, feeling your own divinity, being filled up from your own inner joy, your own love. And it's really going to set the tone for the whole rest of the month. And we see this as we move into week 2 and we get the Hierophant. This is a very spiritual card. It's about spiritual lessons. It's about spiritual teaching. And I want to immediately give you the clarifying card because I think it becomes a little more clear. Now, the card that we got here is contract. The Hierophant also can be speaking about contracts. This might, towards the second week of March, there might be some sort of contract. This could be in terms of like marriage, like I said, deepening a relationship. This could be a business contract, but it also speaks to reading things very carefully, to, you know, tuning in with your higher knowing, not acting very quickly, taking your time with everything. And on a more spiritual level, what I'm feeling like is you might be rewriting your soul's contract. You might be letting go of some vows that you have for poverty, for lack. You're finding more of a balance in things. So like I said, I'm seeing this very twofold. A lot of you might be experiencing some sort of contract, and just be careful, and that's not meant to induce fear. It's just saying don't rush anything. But also, allow yourself to become free. Allow yourself to free yourself from that which no longer serves you, from that is getting in the way. And I just got the intuition, this new moon that we're going to be experiencing the beginning of the month, I would recommend highly that you set some very strong intentions. of what you want to call in and anything that you want to release as well. You know, we think of new moons as calling in, full moons as releasing sort of thing, but I always do both. I don't know, you know, it's just capitalizing on that new energy of the moon, of this new cycle that we're getting into. Because I feel like you're entering a new cycle in your life, a new chapter in your life, and these second two cards indicate that. So whatever you need to do, whatever spiritual contracts, karmic contracts, real life contracts you might need to sever, do so. Whatever new intentions, new soul contracts, new actual contracts, new stages, new intentions that you need to set them. This is all the beginning of the month, because the second of the month you're going to see it play out. And where you put your energy in the beginning of the month is really going to set the tone for what occurs for you towards the end of the month. But if you do this, then what we're seeing is the Ace of Pentacles towards the third week of March. This is talking about planting new seeds for physical manifestations. And can I just show you the clarifying card that came out? Blossoming abundance. So you got one abundance card clarified with another abundance card. This is amazing, amazing, amazing energy for any sort of physical manifestation that you want to call in. I feel like some of you have been feeling a little stuck when it comes to finances, when it comes to what you were seeing in your physical world. I'm seeing a shift. There's a shift that's going to be taking place. Now, of course, whoopsie, this Ace of Pentacles is the beginning. It's the number one. It's the beginning of this manifestation. Oh my gosh, the cards are falling over. I apologize. It's the beginning. So do not look for, you know, don't say, well, the cards told me I'd see these manifestations of abundance in the third week, and it's the third week and I don't see anything, because what that's going to do is boom, immediately squash that energy. Just know that you got double verification that you will be calling in these physical manifestations. So align your energy with that is really what I'm feeling. Align your energy with this blossoming abundance, with the Page of Pentacles, with abundance in general, abundance in all levels. Keep your thoughts geared towards that. And then when we reach the end of the month, we got the Judgment card. This is talking about new beginnings. There's a transition going on for you this month. And I just got the intuition for some reason that if I'm saying anything that doesn't resonate, then it's not for you, you know, but just take what does out of what I say. But for many, I'm feeling like there is a rebirth, and let me show you the card that came up to support it, walking away. You're walking away from something that does not serve you. You're walking away from these old contracts. And you know, the full moon does come at the end of the month. And so this can be a time, the seeds that you planted towards the beginning during the new moon, you're going to see them be realized towards the end of the month. And know that it is safe. Whatever you're walking away from, whatever you are calling in, know that you are being supported, that it is safe, that this is all part of your beautiful, beautiful journey. Let's get a little more clarification on what this could mean for different areas of your life, starting with love. So this could be, if you're single, maybe calling in a relationship. If you're in a relationship, deepening the relationship. Even if you're happily married for 25 years, this could be just going to the next level. Every relationship is a journey. It's a journey between what is going on within us and a journey between how we express that with another person. And the card that you got was engagement. I do feel, just especially with the contract card coming up and then the Six of Cups coming up, there could be engagements, there could be marriages, there could be deeper commitments, maybe going from a, you know, we're just dating to now we're seriously committed sort of step. Also, if you're single, then this could be talking about allowing yourself just to be happy. And I'm feeling like if you're single, this is a good month to sever any vows that you had. Karmic vows to things like celibacy, Karmic vows to old partners that don't serve you, because as you sever those, always, always for the highest and best good, then you're opening yourself up to a new type of relationship, one that's going to lead to a deep commitment. That's beautiful relationship, partnership energy. If you're in a relationship that's just talking about a new type of commitment, a different type, like a more unconditionally loving commitment, just feeling more safe and secure in your relationships, it's just a good energy overall for any type of love partnerships. Let's move now on to abundance. So remember, we got some abundance cards coming out towards the later part of the month. And we got 2 cards for your abundance reading. The first is clean energy foods. And anytime this card comes up, what this means for me is clean energy all around. You want to make yourself open and receptive to abundance. That could mean changing your dietary habits. You know, are there certain things that kind of make you feel blah, like don't make you feel good? Cleaning that up can help raise your vibration. The same goes for thoughts. How are you feeding your mind is what I just got. What are you feeding your mind with? Are you feeding it with the Real Housewives shows? Not hating on that, but, or are you feeding it with law of attraction books or spiritual text or self-development videos? Are you feeding it with that? Be very cautious and very aware of what you are feeding your mind and feeding your energy with this month. It would be a very good month to try to feed it only things that make you feel abundant, because it's going to help plant those seeds for abundance. The second thing I got was block out distractions. I'm feeling like this month, in terms of your abundance, like I just said, anything that does not serve you, that is not leading to a more abundant, happy, fulfilling life, it's time to just block those out. You know what doesn't serve you, and you know what does. And it's a lot easier said than done to just block out things that don't serve us, because we have some sort of attachment to a lot of these things. It's hard. You know, we make a shift in our daily habits. We make a shift in our mindset, maybe even who we hang out with. But this month, for your own emotional security, for your own financial security, for just your overall energy, you're being very encouraged to try to stay in alignment with everything that does serve you. And if something doesn't, just say, you know what, this doesn't serve me anymore. I'm not going to give any of my energy to it. All right, so let's move now on to your career, life purpose, business, whatever your life purpose means to you. And it's different for everybody. It's not always work, okay? It could be anything that you do. Volunteering, being a stay-at-home parent, a caretaker, whatever that is. Let's see what you got. The first thing you got was writer's group. And what I'm feeling like with writer's group is it is a good time to surround yourself with people who raise your vibration, who are maybe even working at a place where you want to work or doing something that you want to do, like fellow entrepreneurs, or if you want to be an entrepreneur, connecting with those people. This can be spiritual groups. I'm feeling like it's just so important this month for you to keep your energy high, and the card supports that. This can also maybe be networking, but only networking that feeds your soul, only networking that's very genuine to you, because some networking events are such a low vibration. It's very, very ego-based, you know, so only do things that feed your soul this month. And connecting with people who are at the same level, or even the level that you strive to be at in terms of business or life purpose or spiritual progression. Surround yourself with those. Reach out, connect with them. And the second card we got was motivation. That's going to help your motivation. Let me read the card to you. It says, pray for guidance on how to increase your enthusiasm for and focus on this project. I'm feeling like there might be a bit of an internal tug of war as you are letting some things go, as you're letting old habits go, old ways of being, old ways of thinking. You're releasing them, and you're making some shifts that are good for your soul's growth, that are good for bringing in physical manifestations. But anytime we make these changes, it can be a bit of a back and forth. Those old patterns are like hey, wait, we don't want to die. Our old habits don't want to die. They want to stay alive, and they can create some resistance. And if you experience that, just pray in whatever way that you pray. Through meditation, through contemplation, connecting with your higher self, connecting with your angels and guides, source, spirit, whatever that means for you, ask for help to stay motivated, to stay on track. And connect with people also who can help you do that. Even if that's through social media like YouTube or Instagram, just feed yourself everything that is beautiful and positive this month. And it's going to unfold beautifully in your physical world if you allow yourself to do that. And this leads me perfectly into your law of attraction messages. And 3 came out for you, and I think there's a reason for that. Let's go ahead and read them. The first law of attraction message says, I can reach for a better feeling thought. That goes along with everything I said. It's, some old thoughts are ready to be released this month. You just want to be diligent about making sure your thoughts are leading you in the right direction. And you always, always, always have the choice to choose something that feels better. Even if you get sucked into a cycle of rumination or negative thinking for 45 minutes, as soon as you catch it, you can break that pattern. You can break that pattern by reading some inspirational quotes, by reading a chapter of a book, by clicking on a YouTube video and really listening to the inspiration an inspirational YouTube video, not just anyone, but really listening to what the person is saying. Like you always have the chance to break it. And I feel like that's going to be a cycle for you this month. The second card says, if I'm resisting evil, I am attracting evil. Don't be hard on yourself. Know that you're going through a journey, you're going through a process, and it's absolutely beautiful. You're really transforming this month. Don't focus on things in your past. Don't focus on if you do get sucked into an old pattern. Don't focus on that. Be easy on yourself, because the more you focus on things that don't make you feel good, the more you attract them, right? You can always, in every single moment, you always, always have the choice to reshift your thoughts, your emotions, your beliefs, and reshift your energy. And that is what creates your reality. And the last card that comes up is our little babies are also thinking beings. And I'm feeling like for some of you, if you're a parent, keeping in mind that your babies, your children are on the same journey of life, and they're learning lessons in their way. And that might only be speaking to one person, but I got that message. This is also talking about being easy on yourself. Just being easy on yourself. That inner child needs love. You need love. And you are the only person who can guarantee to give yourself love every single moment of every single day. So I'm just getting this visual of like wrapping yourself up in this comfort, this unconditional support. And coming from that place, knowing that you are worthy, knowing that you are always safe. Because there's going to be some times there's some times of great, great joy this month. And there's some times, especially if there is a new beginning, that you might feel a little vulnerable. And when we feel vulnerable, then we allow ourselves to get scared. And when our inner child gets scared, then all sorts of defense mechanisms come up. That can be anger, that can be resistance, feeling like giving up, really doubting ourselves. And those are normal. But be gentle with yourself. Know that you're worthy. Know that you're deserving. Know that things are working out. Your only goal, your number one goal throughout this entire month, no matter what happens, and there's a lot of beauty here, no matter what happens, is to love yourself. Continue to bring your thoughts back, your feelings back to that self-love. All right, thank you so much. Happy, happy birthdays again. Beautiful, beautiful Pisces. If you're interested in a personal card reading or a distance energy healing session, maybe to help cut some of these cords, the contracts, things like that, you can always reach out to me. I have services that begin as low as $20, and I'll link to those below. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. And thank you all so much for the support. I'm truly grateful. Truly, truly grateful for you all. So much love and light. I'll talk with you next time.